Well, hello there, Stacey Murphy here with a quick video, a message from my vegetable and herb garden behind me, all right? So this is a message. If my vegetable and herb garden behind me could speak in the English language, here's what it would say to you. It would say something like this. It would say, the plants would say, I want to grow. I want to be planted. I want to grow. I want to thrive, and I want to be able to nourish you and feed you and give you the medicine you need so that you can flourish in this life as well and you can live a long, healthy life. Now, I know that sounds pretty hippie and pretty woo-woo that that's what the plants are telling you. And yeah, many people might say, well, that seems sort of human-centric to feel like the plants are saying that to us. But here's the deal. Here's the interesting thing is that the plants actually do tell us this in a way, in a different kind of language. Think about this. When's the last time that you maybe sat down to a big plate of, let's say, salad or broccoli or squash or a bunch of herbal tea, and you've eaten it and you've thought, wow, I feel phenomenal. I feel vibrant. I feel nourished. I feel taken care of. That is actually the plants talking through us. That's their way of communicating, making us feel great. And that's what they're out here to do. All right. So, why am I sharing this with you? So it seems kind of nutty that I'm talking to you about this message from my vegetable and herb garden. Well, here's the deal. My cousin 2 days ago asked me, he's like, hey, Stacy, he's like, do you have any tips for, I seem to be like dealing with some memory loss issues, and he's like in his 50s, he's kind of young. And he's like, do you have any tips? And I was like, yeah, there's all kinds of foods you can eat to improve your clarity and improve mental function. And he's like, foods, really? And I was like, how is this possible that somebody in my own family, somebody like I deal with homegrown food, I deal with plants, I deal with the medicine of the plants. I talk about this all the time. How is it that my own family doesn't know some of the things that I know? And that's when I realized it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, wow, we really need to get this message out when, maybe we need to talk about this more. We need to share this with our families. Sometimes I'm preaching to the choir. You all know how important it is to grow a garden. Have you shared this with your family? Have you shared why this is important to you? Have you shared how you feel nourished by your garden? And have you shared it in ways where they can enter into the conversation? So, for instance, people asking you about, memory loss or chronic fatigue or any kind of conditions that they're having, have you been able to step up and say, you know what I do for that? I actually eat these sorts of foods and maybe it can help you. Or, you know what, my garden actually provides me with a lot of vitality, like just the act of gardening itself. So the reason why I'm sharing this story with you now is that not only do I want everybody to be able to grow food and realize that it doesn't take a whole lot. The plants, like I mentioned, they want to grow. They want to thrive. It's in their DNA to just grow and produce the next offspring for themselves, right? So not only do I want people to realize that it's not that difficult to grow a garden, but I also want people to tune into the medicine that is plants. And there's an amazing opportunity right now that I want to make sure everybody knows about because it's phenomenal. My friends, John and Ocean Robbins, right now are hosting the Food Revolution Summit, and hundreds of thousands of people from all around the world are joining to learn about the latest science around what our bodies need to thrive and what sorts of daily practices we can do in order to have a thriving, long, vital life. And guess what? It includes lots of plants like the ones you can grow in a garden. And if I didn't share this mission and tell as many people as possible, then I would feel like I totally missed my mark here. I realized when my cousin was asking me this question about what can I do to help my memory loss, I realized that I had this amazing resource and I hadn't shared it with everybody. I hadn't shared it with my loved ones. I hadn't shared it with my family. I had actually emailed a lot of folks about it, but I hadn't actually shared it with my family. So here's my call to action for you. I would love for you, if you see this video, two things. And I know if I tell you two things, you might not do them both, but please do them both. Please, the link below is to opt in to the Food Revolution Summit and learn about breaking science for how you can get the most vital, nourishing life through plants. All right, these are doctors that just it's mind. I can't even do it justice. Every year I hear something mind-bogglingly awesome that changes my life. So I encourage you to opt in. Grab that link and opt in. The second thing is share this with your friends and your family. Because if we don't spread the word, then our loved ones are also at risk. And here's the deal, the things that you're going to learn in this summit can be life-changing, can save you from going to the doctor, can save you from chronic diseases from setting in. And I'm just going to share this one last thing, why I feel so called to share this with as many people, and please pass this along. My sister was very sick for a decade, and the doctors were having a tough time figuring out what exactly was going on. But here's the deal, the more she ate a plant-based diet that was organic, the more raw foods she ate, and not saying that everybody has to go raw and organic and all the deal, but the more she ate of that food, the healthier she got. And it took her a decade to get back to feeling normal. I mean, she was pretty sick. But if we don't share this with our loved ones, then essentially we're doing a disservice to our loved ones. If we're doing it for ourselves, great. We know that this helps us. It's our duty also to share it with our loved ones so that we can pass this on, pass this wisdom on to the future generations. So I encourage you, please opt in, sign up for register yourself for the Food Revolution Summit. It's going to be epic. And also, please share this with your loved ones that you know that this could serve, especially your young family members, because guess what? When family members at a young age have good habits, you're setting them up for a lifetime of health. All right? So I love you guys. Take care. Take care of you and your family. Lots of love from my vegetables to you, and I'll see you on the next video.